Hi, this is Vince Arcuri. A new sewing and embroidery machine. It's made by Brothers, and I have quite a collection of Brother machines. And it's called the Project Runway Limited Edition LB6800 PRW. And this is a picture of the box. And this is the side of the box, and it shows you some of the features. Here's the machine that I recommend now. Here's the number. It has the built-in Disney. Has a colored monitor. And here's the thread I recommend, the Polystar brand. Automatic needle threader. Drop feed capacity. Crisp and precise embroidery. Built-in USB flash drive port. Free arm capable. That's for doing sleeves and pant legs in the sewing mode. 3.2 So Smart Color LCD. It's a touch screen. You do the bobbin winding on the top, although I recommend pre-wound. Electric speed control. (181) built-in stitches. Clicking on what some of them look like. A lot of these stitches are interesting. Some of them are stretch. You know, if you sew down the fabric, you could actually stretch the stitch. Some of these are decorative, some used for strength. It's a 4x4 embroidery field. Just want you to know that. It's also a sewing machine though. And now I'm going to show you some of the things that it'll do. And the one you're looking at here is better than the one that I had when I originally made the video. Here's the machine right here with the setup for sewing, and on the left that's the embroidery attachment. I have the hoop that comes with it. Comes with one hoop, and I put a medium stabilizer, and I put a white denim in here. I'm going to give a demo. Angle, of course. And here's something that's very handy. It's the quick reference guide in color. And it shows you the threading of it, and your functions, how to go through your different stitches to get these different stitches.
And here you see them numbered, you know, just to show you them numbered. But here's the selection when you go from stitch type to stitch type. And here shows you about your stabilizer, putting it in the hoop, some of the basic functions, the LCD flow chart, and then available fonts. And the Brother machines ordinarily, they come set up to use what they call embroidery style thread, and it has a chart. Here's a chart, and now this is the basic, if you want to call it Brother style, which is called embroidery. That just happens to be the style. Black would be the 900, and white would be a 001. I'm just giving you an example. And it continues over here. Very handy. This is very handy. Now, in addition, what I do when I get my machines, and I buy my machines from, I buy my new machines from a business, a family-owned business on Long Island where I live. And I'm going to show you how I get my thread. All right, that over there is the box of thread. It comes with 63 colors. That's the brand name, the Polystar, and I also use the Polystar threads, bobbin thread, and this has a tray underneath. Also a tray underneath, and everything has a number. Like for example, here's the white, which I said before was 001, and you see the 001 down there. Okay, and usually what I do is I put the number here. I write it here so you could just look across like this. And here is that's where I get my my new sewing machines. They're also online, and they sell directly to the consumer, and they also advertise on eBay, and they advertise their business name also through Amazon. And here is this is a computer table, and I found this very handy for doing embroidery, and I keep my two boxes of threads right there, and this of course will push in out of the way. Now, in addition addition to the embroidery attachment, if you're doing, just say, legs of pants and certain things that are tubular, this this comes off where you could put things around here. Right? You could put something that'll fit around here, so that you could do hemming and so forth. Cuffs on shirts. I'll leave that off for now. I need two hands. In addition, you get your normal complement of the washers that go on the thread. You got a button foot, and these are very handy because on this end right here you put the button, and automatically it sizes, and it allows the buttonhole maker to make the buttonhole the proper size. You have an overcast foot, which is marked G, a monogramming foot, that's marked N, the zipper foot, I, blind stitch, R, and the button fitting foot, which is M. And here's the embroidery foot, and then you got various screwdrivers here, extra needles. This is for making eyelets in your fabric, and this is for opening the eyelet. It comes with spare bobbins, and here is if you wind your own bobbins, you put this around the bobbin that keeps it from unwinding. This little clip. It comes with 3 of those. I just got a message on my channel, and they asked me about the Brother PB6800 PRW, and they're interested in the machine. They wanted to know if it can go through several layers of denim, and what I want to do is I want to demonstrate there. I have, let's see if I can zoom in on. I got some things that I had previously demonstrated. The dual needle. Okay, now you could see, you should be able to see that there's quite a lot of layers there. It looks like about 8. It's about 8 layers. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm using standard cotton thread, coats, jean color, and I'm just going to do a simple straight stitch initially. All right, we'll start over here. All right, this is a basic 2-layer right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go uphill with it. Okay, and I'm going to leave the needle down, bring the presser foot up. I'm going to rotate this. Okay. Presser foot lever wasn't down. Alright, this is basically eight layers. Okay, I'll bring it over here, and now with the needle up, I'm going to go to a different stitch. Always with the needle up now. Let me find a regular zigzag. Got so many different things. And now I'm gonna come up the ramp with it. Right up the end. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Okay. Now, what you are seeing here is the thread that I'm using is multicolor as the thread goes along. It changes its texture. See from here, see? So it almost looks like it's missing, but you have thread here. Then of course I was up here with it, right? You can see the thread in here changes, not hue, it changes intensity. Here's the single row, and then you just flip it over, and the bobbin's white, so the bobbin's consistent. So to answer the fellow's question, will it go through several layers of denim? I would say the answer would be yes. And this is with no special thread and no special needle. The needle that came with the machine. Okay? And if you want to do a pant leg, you take this off, you slide this back like this, and you could get access here. You could put your leg up over here. Come around here. You want to put a leg or something. You know, you want to do a sleeve on a shirt. Do a sleeve on a shirt. Rolling it around. See, rolling it around. Okay. And it's a nice little machine, and they're under $500. Under $500. They come with several feet, and it's also an embroidery machine. And here's some of the. Is one of the things I did the other night. Hey, Mr. Curie, I'm doing another embroidery using the Brother PB6800 PRW. It's a sewing and embroidery machine, and what I'm doing is I purchased from Embroidering a licensed cartoon, and what I did was I put it on a USB. It's on the USB right now. So I have this USB cable hooked to the back or the right side of the machine over here, and it's showing, excuse the light, alright, it's showing removable disc F right now. That's what it's called. That's what the brother is called. Alright, that's what it defaults to. So I copied from the USB stick onto here, and it loaded, and here I'm going to retrieve it from here. Let's see, this one or this one. Alright, it shows that there are two designs in here. This looks like the one with the Mickey Mouse. So I'm going to select that. It highlights, and then you hit the little pocket. It uploads it. Right? And it starts with a border, a couple of borders here. And I have the machine set up. See, it's not showing a color. It shows 12 different thread changes. So if I hit this little page, you're going to see a few different things, but you line select. And I have this default to embroidery 1, 2, 3. I have this set to inch. You get it, usually it's millimeter. I set it to inch. Okay, so embroidery, you have other things in here too. You got Robinson Anton, you got Sulky, right? Medea Rayon, Medea Poly, Country, and then embroidery. And this here is for something else on the top. You want to see the color, just the color name. You got your needle count as you sew out, your time, name of color. If you left it that way, it will just name the color. So set it up like this, go back. Okay, so that's now the border. Being that I'm doing this on denim, just say I make the border in a nice gold color. I'll choose a nice gold. That would look nice with this. All right. So what you do is you thread the machine. Get my remote here. All right. What I have to do, it doesn't hurt anything at this point. I forgot to check the bobbin. Now, here's the release. Little push it this way. I lift it from the back. The presser foot is up. Okay. Take it out. Alright, the bobbin looks like it's 7/8 full. Put these back, line it up, line the rivets up, 2 rivets, and it clicks. You hear it click. Alright, now put this on. These threads, I use a Polystar brand, and here's my assortment of threads right here, Polystar. There's numbers in the bottom, and what I do is I write the number when as I use the thread. I write the number here so I could just scan and go across, because ordinarily the threads are in this way. You could leave it this way if you want. You could throw them in a box if you want. Okay, so now the gold here. These have a captured cap. So I do not use the washer that they give you on my brother machines. I put this on here. Alright, so let me show you. I'll just raise this. I'll give you the cook's tour. Okay, now it's numbered on the top. They're all numbered, all the brothers are numbered. And it gives you the little diagram over here. Go through here first, goes behind here, and then down here. Okay, so let me just back this up. And I'm going to lower this because alright. There we go. I'm going to thread it. I'm going through one. You heard the click. I'm going through that plastic in the back, down, over here, right up, 3. When you get to the top, which is 4, you bring it forward and then down. There's an oscillating hook in there. The oscillating hook has a little cutout here where the thread lays in. That's why you bring it up here and then you bring it forward and down, and it goes over the oscillating hook and down into that little notch, the thread. So now you bring it down to 5. Number 6 is right above the needle. There's a bar, and usually you pull that to the left, and it sort of has a distinct click when it locks in. Now you got 7. All right. You got 7, which is here, and then in here. I always push up on the auto threader because on all my brothers, occasionally that drops off. So now I bring this thread. You could clip it. Has a cutter on the back over here. Cut it to the auto threader. Auto thread is this lever here. Alright, bring it down. Bring it down with this hand so you can see. And it went right through. Okay, now I got my other tweezers on the other side. So let me take this. Pick the thread out. Alright, and what I do is I pull out about 5 inches, 5 or 6 inches. The book, all the books for the brother, they say to put the thread through here. That's time consuming, you know, and it's not necessary, especially sometimes. I got 12 thread changes on this thing. It calls out right here. So now press the foot down, you get a green light. Okay, so I press the button and it starts going. The reason why I stopped it is because I want to clip the thread locked in already with the thread for the bobbin, and I don't want this thread laying underneath the overlay. Okay, so right now it's doing this. doing this. Is you just say this is a pocket for a jean. So, you know, you want to put that on a little girl, boy, kid, whatever, you know, whatever. All right, number 2. Now, it's probably going to vary the stitch. So I'm going to press go again. It looks like a different, it's changing the stitch for that function that it's going to do now, which is 3. So let's see what it does. Doing a zigzag. See, so what it did was a base stitch, and then it had a bit of a zigzag, and now it's giving you another cross stitch. This almost could be like an applique patch, or it could be used like that. See, over here it left sort of an opening, and then if you look at the design on here, it's possible when we add another color that something's going to come out of that patch. That's a Mickey Mouse. It's a very nice machine. The other night I showed the buttonhole. I showed doing a buttonhole. Automatic. Don't even need the foot pedal. Okay, see? Alright, so it stopped there. So now, now we're getting into the colors. So it's looking for a white. It's telling me now that it needs 001, which I happen to know is white, so it automatically cut down there. So bring this up, press a foot, it opens up the tension washers. Bring this back, and you could wind this and just leave about 6 inches hanging out. Pull this back and then just put this into the groove. Alright, and put this back in the box. Alright, so this was number 843, so now it's looking for 001, and my numbers are numerical in this box, but I just happen to know 001 is white. Alright, so do the white, number 1, you hear it click. Number 2 is under the plastic. My finger clicked it. 3, up, and you come over and then forward and then down, and it goes behind the oscillating take-up. 5, above the needle bar 6, and you have a little distinctive sound or feel. 7, bring it back and make sure it's in nice. And I clipped it. Here's the clipper, threader, right through. And the book says go through the hole, which I don't. Pull about 5 inches out, leave it trailing behind. And now you're ready for the white. Bring this down, and then if the white leaves a long tail, I just hit this button and I clip it. Alright, that left, not a long tail, but I can clip it safely. It's an inch. Doesn't hurt nothing. You do it now or you do it later. And sometimes when you do it later, it's you could have a black, for example, laying across the design, and then you put a yellow over it or white, and the black will always show if it's stitched under. So make it a practice to clip. See, that was a part of the design. I should have printed out a picture of what I purchased. I think that was possibly a soccer ball. It's want a 005 color. Let me change that out. looking for 507. So press the foot up, red light, opens tensile washes. Bring this red out, which is the silver. About 6 inches, save in here. Keep your thread nice. I got a lump over here and I gotta undo that lump, see? Keep your thread nice. The thread is the medium for this kind of art. Alright, so now we're looking for 507. Okay. That is 507. Polystar, polyester. Okay, just do this. Alright. For the number 1, under that plastic, down, up, 3, forward, behind the oscillating hook, or in front of the oscillating hook, down to over here, up through 7, store it, clip it, throw the little piece away, thread the needle, went through nice, pull your thread back. You could clip it so there's about 5 inches. Press the foot down and go. If you cut it too short, you're going to miss the bobbin thread. And then you're going to get a check up the thread line. Alright, now we're looking for an 800, which is red. Bring this up. Leave about 6 inches, again, put it in the groove, close it, okay, put it back. Alright, 800 I know is red. Okay, that's red. Look, that slappy that was put away. Huh? Was in the groove too. I wasn't thinking. Look at this slop. What a slop. All right. Okay, 1 under the plastic, 2, up 3, over, forward, down. Pick up the oscillating hook, 6, close to the left, you hear a little click, 7, and in here, clip it, gotta clip it down, bring it forward, alright, bring this down, pull it, tweezer's the best thing for this. Alright, clip about 5 inches down. Okay. change 205. Take the red out. The machine clips the thread on the bottom. Okay, red goes where the red goes. I lost the hole. Look at this. Why was I put blue in with the red? Look at this. Wow. 420. All right. 205. 205 is yellow. Wow. Oh, that's 206. But 205 also is yellow. 205 is also yellow. Make sure you don't lose these back, you know, because you got a couple of yellows, you know, and if you lose the back, you know, you better have good memory. Look how sloppy this one. Put away. 205. All right. Got a red light. That means the potential washers are open. And once you get the knack, you thread this pretty quick. Up, over, 4, forward. 4, forward. Click. Okay, thread it. You could put the presser foot down. It holds once you get the thread past 5, you know, it's in the tension washers, so it makes it easier. Okay, but in order to pull out 5-6 inches, you gotta have it up. Okay, this yellow. Alright, that left about an inch sticking out. Section for 307 now. 307. Change the thread. 307. Press the foot up. And take the thread out. Wind it. Leave 6 inches. Open the back. Capture it. Close the back. Okay, good. Back where it was, 307. Get them out of my stash over here. 307 is a linen, it's called a linen. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, down, 3, up to 4. Forward, down, and you could just put the presser foot down, give you a little tension there. All right, 5, 6 is the bar above the needle. That's a little tricky for my hands to get in there. Okay, now 7. Clip it. Thread it. Right through. Nice. That one nice. Bring this up and just pull some about 5 inches. Down, green light, ready to go. Okay, there we go. that's the area that it's doing now, the light color. And that would be the face. Alright, it's calling for number 30. Take this out. That was the face, the Mickey Mouse face. Leave 6 inches, open the back, stow it, click it in. Okay, put this back where it was, 307, okay. Now you want 030. Make sure you don't lose these. Just keep touching them, like this. Occasionally I have to put a little glue because I don't want to lose these. One, two, three, up, forward, 4, down, pick up the oscillator, back above the needle bar, 6, 7, and here, clip it, thread it. Okay, use to get your hand in there, use the tweezer to pull it out. Alright, that's a little longer than it should be. Just leave about maybe 5 or 6 inches. Press the foot down, green light, go. Okay, so now it's looking for the black. We're on color 11 now. And in white, that's everything that it's doing. I got this design from Embroidering because the machine's licensed. There's a special number built into the machine that you put on the Embroidery website. Embroidery is a brother website, and you can get, you put your machine, you register your machine, you put your machine internal number in there in order for the Embroidery to give you the right design for the machine. And then once you get it on, you could go back and download it on USB, which pay for it. And it has all your machines that are registered with Embroidery, and I have 3, 4, 5. I got about 5 machines registered with them. Now this machine, sewing and embroidery, is under $500. And of course, you could buy the machine with one color of thread, for example, and you could sew with it, with the one color. That's cheap. And if you wanted to, you could embroider, or you could do anything you could do with one color. With a built-in design and so forth. I made this as one of the built-in things. It's nice, you put it on whatever you want to put it on. It's a nice design. Okay, it's Xing for white. 001. Okay, finished sewing. There you go. Bring this up. Hold this tab back. There's a tab right here. You hold it back, and I usually bring from the back. I find it unlocks easier. Alright, now if you have to, this goes, even though it press foot's up, this goes higher. All the brother machines go a little higher for some reason. Okay, so now let's look at what we got. We do have, okay, you got the standard jump stitches, which are no problem. These things you cut. Try to cut them as close as you could. Sometimes you can use a little tweezer with 2 hands to do it. I'm not going to go nuts with it now. I just want to show you basically, this Ginger is a very good embroidery, very good scissor, and they don't make them anymore. I understand they're not available, but you could find surplus. I would highly recommend it. It's a G6M it's called, and I recommend it. Italy. Okay, so you got all these little things you can clip as you go around. Now this stabilizer that's in the back is tearaway stabilizer, and what you do is you take this out of the hoop with a thumb screw. You open the thumb screw. Could put a screwdriver here, your fingers ain't that strong. And these are elliptic, but very strong hoops. Very strong hoop they make. Okay, now here's the design, and you can make a pocket. Could use this for a pocket for a jean. In my next tutorial, I'm going to make a pocket out of this and sew it onto something. And like I said, it's tear away, which you rip in the back, and It tears away from the area that you just did, like this, and like that. You can get medium stabilizer tear and wash is called, but I get all my supplies from up of Mr. Vac and Mrs. Soul. They're online, but they live near me, so it's a family business. They're knowledgeable. They know the machines. When you go in there, they have embroidery things that their family's working on. They got the son and the daughter working there also. Wonderful people, real people. And here is if you want to contact them. They're online. You know, you put that in one word. .com, and here's of course the address. Here's the phone number. You can dial this number, and you listen to the prompt. Press 1, press 2, press 3, and it'll ask, do you want to talk to Joe or Lisa? You know, press 5 or whatever the number is. If you want to ask Lisa something about a particular machine, and she's knowledgeable. This is me, and they know me. And I buy all my new machines from them. All the new home machines. I stand corrected because I also have industrial machines. Okay, so Vince Arcuri, and I just gave a demonstration of my newly acquired Brother LB2800 PRW limited edition. You can get these for under $500. So, and has USB, and it'll hook to your computer, and you just seen something that I purchased and download. And of course, if you got extra money, you know, you could buy yourself an embroidery only machine. Here's some of the things you could do with the Brother machine. That's an embroidery. And that's from a JPEG, and I use Brother's software, PE Design Next. I have that software, and I designed certain things with the software, and I have things there on the wall, up there, some of my embroidery things, and right there, you know. Here's my PB6800 Vince Arcuri, and I thank you for watching.